That one had a reaction with my tear ducts. I would literally...
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Will Smith. He's a titan of music and film, a hip-hop pioneer, and one of the biggest box office draws in the history of cinema. For years, he's owned the summer weekends, and he has yet another blockbuster on the horizon, Bad Boys Ride or Die, which is set to release in theaters on June 7th. Will Smith, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sean. I'm very happy to be here.
Are you, though?
Yes.
Are you, though?
Yes.
What's your mindset like going into this?
This is terrible. No, I am the guest that is least prepared for this show. Like, I drink iced tea. I don't even do hot water. And that's this one?
That's that one.
Okay. Okay. That's a classic, that's simple. Mm-hmm. And one bite is cool? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
One bite is good. We're just looking for intended effect.
Yeah,
here.
we just trying, we just trying to get to know each other. That's a good one.
As someone who's long studied the variables that make films work, why do you think Bad Boys has had such an enduring run? You know, still making films almost 30 years later after the original.
Yeah. I heard a great thing. Somebody said there are three kinds of friends in your life that you call at 3 o'clock in the morning, and one kind of friend looks at the phone and pretends like they were asleep. There's a second kind of friend that picks up the phone but makes you feel bad for being in trouble at 3 a.m. And the third kind of friend, the one that you want, is the one that you hear them putting their pants on while they're answering the phone.
The ride or die.
The ride or die, and I just think that idea, it's like life is so hard. Everybody wants somebody that's like, it's whatever, man. What do you need? I'm there, and I think that is the core of Bad Boys that is really resonant on a universal level. Seeing double.
There we go.
See, I tried to commit. I'm trying to commit. You don't have no punk on this other side of the table right now.
No, I know.
Like I'm committing with you.
I know, I can see it in your eyes.
And I'm trying to commit early so I'll be full by the time we go.
You know, there's a lot of debate right now about the state of the blockbuster.
It's getting me a little bit
the
now.
show.
So yeah,
That's the
how
show.
it works. That's how it works. Because I'm like,
An endless ink spilled about the death of the marquee movie star.
Yeah.
As somebody who's been at the top of the box office for 3 decades, do you have any sort of take on the changing definition of a hit in Hollywood?
no, the definition of a hit is still pretty. The definition of a hit is still pretty much the same. It is, essentially it's just harder to get one, right? You used to be able to put some explosions in the trailer and a couple of good jokes, and people were there. And television is so good, there are things that people just aren't going to leave their house
gonna get off the
for
couch.
anymore. People, so there's definitely a higher demand for a certain type of film for people to leave their homes. Fermented kimchi. I like the taste of that one.
See, we're gonna turn you into a hot sauce fiend by the end of this, Will.
Yeah, because that's right. I'm not mad at that one.
Right in your wheelhouse.
That's my favorite so far.
All right, we'll clock
Fermented
it.
kimchi.
We'll give you a bottle to go. Will.
Yes, that one's very tasty.
See, once described director Michael Mann as a thorough cinematic scientist.
Yeah.
What immediately comes to mind when you think about his uncompromising commitment to authenticity on camera?
So for me, the nexus of cinema is between action and cut, right? You make your movie between action and cut. And Michael Mann defends that moment, defends the space for the actor to do something that they haven't even planned, right? He creates such massive authenticity around that moment, and he's trying to capture magic. He's trying to capture lightning. When we were shooting Ali, Michael Mann wouldn't allow music to be played on the set that was made after whatever date we were shooting. Like, that's how wild he is about capturing the authenticity of a moment. There was a shot in the movie where we were on an airplane, and they were like, Michael, for a third of the cost, just shoot it on the ground and you have it in a sound. But he knew he had actors that didn't like flying. So he took the plane off and we circled LAX and we shot the scene with the plane actually moving. And for actors, like, Michael Mann is one of one. I'm getting a little cocky.
Let's stay in that pocket. So this next one is the Hot Ones barbacoa here in the forest spot.
Hot Ones barbacoa. That one's interesting. It's like,
Smoky.
yeah, it's less hot saucy, more barbecue saucy. It has a little more pop on the end of that one. Definitely some pop on the end of that one.
But nothing you can't handle.
Yeah,
though.
no, I still feel good. I feel good.
What is the significance of the Battle of World Supremacy? And then as an MC, what's the key to winning it?
It was the biggest thing in hip hop in the early days, right? So at the Marriott Marquis in Manhattan, in Times Square, they would rent out the ballroom, and there would be a DJ battle and an MC battle. And Jeff was the first person from outside of New York that won. He won the 1986 DJ battle for World Supremacy.
Historic day at the Marquee. One more for you.
One more.
At the age of 1, I had just begun on my journey
to
to
the
the T.O.P. Can you finish the lyric?
And at the age of 2, everybody knew I was a hellified MC. I actually wrote the I was a hellified MC.
Still got it, Will. Still got it.
That was the first one I ever wrote. What's in Meow's revenge? It's funny, it feels like it's sticking in my throat.
I know, it'll be a cumulative effect too,
Yeah.
as we work our way through this whole thing.
I feel good. That one's getting to my eyes.
Well, be careful around your eyes though, be careful. Because you'll want to rub.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
wanna
we got
rub.
extra napkins, we
Yeah,
got stuff
yeah.
over there. Be very careful, Will, be very
That
careful.
one.
So when we had Ludacris on the show, he talked about how he would buy a car off the lot of every Fast and Furious movie.
Whoa.
Is it true that you tried to adopt Abby the dog
Yes.
from I Am Legend?
Man, Abby, it was like Abby spoke English. You could say, hey, Abby, did you see where I left my phone? She goes, like, she literally could understand you. It was the weirdest thing. Abby was the breadwinner of her family. And she had to stay, but yeah, it was really amazing to watch how, right, the scene in where she bites, where we have to do the scene where I choke her out and she lays out. Abby's doing that. He trained Abby to go limp, and I laid her, like, how do you train a dog to
Smart
go
dog.
limp?
Smart
And she would
dog.
bite, and he would say, Abby, die, and she would go. And I laid her down. It was like working with a brilliant actress. You lose your ability to talk to people. It's funny. It messes up your brain. I'm feeling really inarticulate.
You don't sound it.
I don't.
Now, I should have warned you because this one.
That one took a bigger jump.
I know.
That was a bigger jump. You didn't, and you knew.
I did. You know
You
what?
did.
But I didn't really realize it until after I got hit by it.
You got hit, but yeah.
You know,
no,
I'm
that
just
one,
so into the moment right here now, Will, that I forgot to give you a warning.
And when you think of, because you're like, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one's just 6. It's not.
No.
This one's 9.5. That's a good one though. The taste is good. It's just messed up by the hot.
Yeah, and it has that tail on it, and it
It has
grows
a tail,
a little
yeah, and
bit.
it's growing, yeah.
There's a little violence there, but
Yeah.
you got it. You got it. As one of the most prolific action stars of my life, my generation, what's the most painful, inadvertent, real-life hit you've ever taken while shooting a sequence?
Michael Bent in Ali. Michael Bent played Sonny Liston, and I was leaning back, and my trainer was trying to get me to get the angle of my spine forward. And in this second, I just was like, you know what, commit. And I committed and leaned forward, and almost as an instinctual reaction, Michael Bent threw a right hand, and I saw it coming at the last second, and I put my head down, and he caught me with a right hand right on top of my head, but it didn't knock my head back. It compressed my neck down onto my spine, and I felt an electrical shock go down the back of both arms to my elbows. And all I could think was, where the fuck are my keys? Where are my car keys? Right? And it was like, and you know how when you're a little boy, you ever do the 9-volt battery?
Yeah,
I had that.
I do the 9-volt battery every week.
Right, yeah. And I had that like an electrical taste in my mouth, and that was like the hardest I've ever been hit on a movie set. That was a rough one. I feel like I look stupid. Do I look stupid? Because I'm trying to keep movie star face, because movie star face is important.
Listen, I know right now I'm looking at a movie star.
Okay,
All
thanks.
right?
Good, thanks.
Do you have an all-time favorite sneaker moment? Yeah.
All right.
An all-time favorite sneaker moment from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? You know, between the great fives that are in the Courting Disaster episode to the metallics that you wore in the intro, it really is like an embarrassment of riches.
Yes. That one's hurting my lips now. The all-time favorite Jordan moment. Jordan and Nike wanted me to have the shoes before anybody had them. So I would see ideas and, prototypes and things like that, and you get them before they come out, and it was like a really, really great time to have a hit television show. The interesting thing is how it affects your ability to form a sentence. Like that's an interesting.
It's a messed up show. And
Yeah.
then this one's scrambling everything. Whoa, be careful, that is crazy.
That's like gunpowder. Wow. Oh, shit.
That took me back to Idris right there.
Oh, shit. All right, that was the one. Oh, shit. Coughing, it's like splashes it.
Yeah. And brings it back alive. Yeah, like putting oxygen on a fire or something.
God damn. Oh, darn it. Oh.
What I want to do on this wing, Will, is play a little bit of a game, all right? Called Name That Tagline, where I hit you with the Will Smith movie tagline, and you try to connect it to the Will Smith movie. Does that sound good?
Will Smith tagline.
Yeah.
And I tell you the Will Smith movie.
Yeah, I'll give you the tagline, you give me the movie, if you can, in these bizarre circumstances. It's not paranoia if they're really after you.
I'm gonna say Enemy of the State.
Ding, 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 ding. 1 for 1. One man, one chance, no turning back.
One man.
One chance, no turning back.
That must be a Denzel movie.
7 pounds.
Oh, 7 pounds. Yeah.
All right, we're 1 for 2 over here. 1 for 2. How about this one?
All right.
There are heroes. There are superheroes.
The superhero.
And then there's
Hancock.
bang, bang. How about this one? Every person is a new door to a new world.
Is that 6 Degrees?
Oh yeah, 6 degrees
Yeah,
of separation.
6 Degrees.
The cure for the common man.
Cure for the Common Man. Hitch.
Hitch, there
Yeah.
you go. You are on a roll. Some things can't be learned, they must be remembered.
Some things can't be learned, they must be remembered. Some things can't be learned, they must be remembered.
And not a Denzel movie.
It's not a Forrest Whitaker. I don't know. Which one is that?
The Legend of Bagger Vance.
Yes, yes, yes.
At the sperm bank, they asked for a tall, intelligent black man. 1 out of 3 ain't bad.
I don't think I made that movie.
You didn't play T. Cake Walters?
Oh, yeah, that's Made in America. Made in America. Yeah. Made in America.
There we go. Impressive run considering the circumstances. Well,
Wow.
right through that game.
That was the one.
What if I told you I could bring you in some ice cream right now?
Ice cream? Is ice cream good? I would like some ice cream if that.
I got you. I got you.
Oh, yes.
Take a look at this.
My eyelids are hot.
This next one is called Peppers Up, if you're ready.
I think I'm full. Peppers up.
What's the key to winning a game in Monopoly? You know, it's clear that you're very proud of your prowess as a board game player.
It's increasing the sting on my eyelids. I'm feeling it's making my eyes water in a unique way.
The physiological effects. Well,
Yeah.
as we go through.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Wow, that's it.
And then be careful. You know what I'm worried about?
No. I'm not gonna wipe anything in there.
Okay.
But it's I haven't had a reaction with my tear ducts. I've literally. No. I'm the one of the best Monopoly players in the world. The key to winning Monopoly is the same key to winning at craps. Like, you gotta understand the dice and the probability and the likelihood of the numbers that are going to come. And you're playing in a...
I gotcha.
You're not gonna have it that Idris go all the way to the end and you stop with me. So it's a tradition to put a little
Just
extra,
a little bit.
Just a little dab will do you.
That's perfect.
Oh,
That's
that's
perfect. That's
perfect?
perfect. Textbook.
All right.
Cheers, Will. What
Cheers.
a run. What a run.
What a run. All right.
And there it is, Will. The wings of death are behind us.
Yes.
And just one more question, okay?
One more
Before we roll
question.
curtains. If a cinephile were to ask you to name 4 Will Smith performances, and this is not binding, this is just how you're feeling today under these ridiculous circumstances with your brain slow roasting in hot sauce, what would you say are the 4 performances that best define your career as an actor?
I think the individual best movie in all around that I've ever made is The Pursuit of Happiness. I think that's the one where it wasn't just, oh, there you are. Where it wasn't just me. My tears are
like
burning.
hot, like
My
spicy
tears.
tears.
Hot, yeah. Right behind that is the first Men in Black. Direction and cinematography and music. I think among the most fun I've ever had making a movie is like Bad Boys and Aladdin. Like just the most fun. But in terms of like, all around best movies, best performances, if I had to put 4 of them in a time capsule, it would be Pursuit of Happiness, the first Men in Black. It would be I Am Legend, and probably King Richard.
Set it in stone and take a look at you, Will Smith, taking on the wings of death and living to tell the tale. Now
Yes.
there's nothing left to do but roll out the red carpet for you.
Yes.
This camera, this camera, this camera. Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
Bad Boys in theaters, June 7th. Wow. That's really good. No, I'm happy to get to the end. I was because I didn't think I was going to get to the end. So I'm, I feel accomplished. Someone's going to have to drive me home. Thank you. Oh, that was amazing. I've been wanting to do this too. I'm very high. I was looking at Idris, and I was like, I know he wouldn't do that if it wasn't real. I was like, he's having a time there right now. Oh, man. Oh, shit.
Hey, what's going on, Hot Ones fans? This is Sean Evans with an announcement. Truth or Dab the Game now has a brand new refresh edition. That's right, if you already had the original Truth or Dab game, you can now get even more hotter questions with the refresh edition. The game is simple: answer deeply personal and potentially awkward questions, or face the wrath of the last dab. That's right, both editions of the game feature a mini bottle of the Last Dab hot sauce. Check out the description below to see where you can pick up Hot Ones Truth or Dab the Game, or visit wildertoys.com.